Hi friends, it's Miss Linda. I know this is a late time to have my video on, but there was a lot going on this week, so I'm apologizing for not putting it on earlier. But today we're going to review our safety and add our really big rule. We've talked about it before. Our really big rule is right here, and it's the always ask first rule. Always ask a parent or the big person in charge first. I wonder what that means. I think it means if I want to do something, I have to ask the big person first that's in charge, like mom or the babysitter or dad or my auntie, or my grandma, somebody. Oh, when you're at school, who could you ask? Who's the big person there in charge? The teachers. Yes. So what would happen if we went outside to play at school and all of a sudden I couldn't find you? If you decided to go back into the classroom and you didn't ask first and let me know, my heart would be racing and I would be so worried. I would be scared. I would be yelling your name and probably just a mess trying to find you. My emotions and my feelings would be all over. It would scare me so bad. So, do you think that you'd like it if I was scared like that? No. Thank you. Because if you always remember that rule, always ask first, then what could you do? You could stop me from feeling all scared, and by just coming to me and telling me, Miss Linda, can I go in the classroom? And I probably would say, well, we're outside now. Or I would say, can I help you with anything out here? And if you said, no, you desperately need to go into that classroom because maybe you forgot your hat, then I would go with you. Or Miss Joyce, or Miss Britta, or Miss Cindy, or Miss Laura. We have a lot of teachers here that will go with you. So our job is to keep you safe. And if you go somewhere and you didn't tell us or ask us first, oh my goodness gracious, there will be a lot of people scared. There will be a lot of people looking for you. So please always ask first. That is the safe way to be. Maybe if you came in the classroom, something could happen. Maybe you trip and you skin up your knee and it's bleeding and it hurts to walk. So you're just staying there and you're bleeding and you don't know what to do and you don't know where the Band-Aids are. You'd be all alone. Would that be safe? No. And I wouldn't know where you were because you were just outside and now you're not. No. So I would be scared, you would be hurt, and we'd both be feeling very, very bad. So how do we stay safe? Always ask first. And when you get an idea, the first thing you could do is stop and think, is this safe, what I'm thinking about doing? And if a part of you says no, or a part of you says, did you ask? And your answer is no, it's not safe. Okay? I have something I can show you right here. Hermione and Thor, they told me a story the other day. And Hermione went over to Thor's house to play, and his mom was home, and they were in the front yard, and his brand new neighbor that lives right next door, she was baking cookies. And she thought maybe Hermione and Thor might be hungry, so she came out of her house and showed them her cookies and said, "Would you guys like some cookies?" Hermione just immediately said, "Oh, they smelled so good. Yes, I want cookies." Whoops. That's the wrong picture of cookies. Where's my cookies? There they are. Look at this. Hermione was so hungry for cookies. And Thor loved his neighbor's cookies because he's had them before. But just because he knows her, should he just go on over there, the both of them? No. He needed to stop and think, is this safe? Am I following rules? And he remembered the big rule, always ask first. He said, no thank you, I have to ask my mom first. And the neighbor said, okay, I'll wait. And so he went into his house and he said, Mom, can Hermione and I go next door and get cookies? And Mom was so happy he asked. She said, I am so proud of you for remembering to ask first. And you know what? Today we don't have anything that's going to stop it. I don't think dinner's for a very long time. And I'm very proud of you for asking. And you two have been good kids playing hard today. I think you deserve to go get a cookie. That made Hermione very, very, very happy. She was already tasting those cookies. And so they ran over and they said, yes, I asked and my mom said we could. So they sat with their neighbor and ate cookies together. He asked first, what would happen if he went over there, if he and Hermione went over there, and maybe Hermione's mom came to pick her up and they weren't in the yard? And Thor's mom said they were just there a minute ago. Oh my goodness, where are they? Boy, they would have been just like me. Worried, heart beating really fast and scared. Whew. So I'm glad he remembered. That was a great story he told me. Oh, I wanted to taste those cookies too. Hermione said they were so good. There's one more. Let's see if we can all remember this. We have a picture here of my friend Nolan. That's Nolan. And he's being watched today by his babysitter until Mom gets home. That's his babysitter. And she's a big kid. She's a much bigger person. And Mom likes her to stay there until she gets home to help Nolan be safe. So Nolan was playing with cars and trucks, and the babysitter was sitting at the top of the stairs in case he needed anything and to watch out for him. Well, one of the big kids that lived in the apartment came over and showed him a treasure. And Nolan thinks it's really, really cool. So he says, well, why don't you come here? Go around the corner and we can see the treasure better. Well, let's think about this. Is this safe? Stop. Is this safe? Look at the wall. Would his babysitter be able to see him if he were around the corner? No, you're right. She couldn't see him. And she's not looking right now. So what should he do? Should he go around the corner to see the treasure? Oh my gosh, he really wants to. It looks really cool. No. He needs to ask first. Biggest rule, it's so big. Always ask first. Good thinking, good remembering. Never go with somebody. Never get out of sight. Go anywhere from your big person unless you've asked first. If you told your dad that you were going to play outside the back door and plant flowers, and Dad said, okay, you can do that. Leave the door open. So you leave the door open, you go outside, and you're planting flowers, and then you see a cat jump over the fence. And you get up and you go, oh, I love that cat. It's so orange and it's so fluffy. I want to go pet it. So you leave where you said you were going to be. You didn't leave the property, but you followed the cat all the way along the fence to the very front of your yard, in the front. And where was your dad thinking you were? At the back door. So if he's calling you and he opens that back door and he doesn't see you, oh, he's going to be very, very scared. He's going to be very, very anxious, and he's going to worry, and he's going to say, oh, I hope you're safe. I hope my son or my daughter are safe. If you fell down out there or that cat scratched you and you needed help, where would Dad go? He doesn't know you're up at the very front of the yard, in front of the house. He thinks you're in the back. So now you see, we always have to ask first. That's how we stay safe. Remember, always ask first before we go with anyone. Perfect. Oh, you guys want to go get ice cream with me? How many of you said yes? You say, no, I have to ask first. Even though I know you want ice cream, and I didn't think, I forgot, I just got so excited about asking you for ice cream. Even though you know me a lot, you're with me at school, but we're not together right now, so I'm not the one in charge. You always have to ask the big person in charge. Did I trick you? I like to try to trick you to see if you were listening with your eyes and ears. Always ask first. Love you guys. I'll see you later.